Hello and welcome to the CompTIA Cybersecurity Analyst, CySA Plus Certification Study Guide. In this video, we will discuss Chapter 6 Scenario. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Cybersecurity Threat Intelligence, or TI, is a booming segment within the cybersecurity industry. The commercial market for TI products and services is valued at more than $5 billion globally, and it is predicted to triple over the next 5 years. TI helps address a major challenge facing all organizations, namely identifying and understanding all relevant cybersecurity threats. Some TI can be extracted from an organization's security devices, such as a firewall log that captures the external Internet Protocol addresses of a threat actor attempting a brute force attack on passwords, or a spam filter that can identify emails that contain a phishing uniform resource locator. These IP addresses and URLs, known as indicators of compromise, can then be fed into the organization's security information and event management tool, or an intrusion detection system, to ward off the attacks. But these local indicators of compromise are only a fraction of the total threat landscape at any given moment. Instead of relying on their own TI, most organizations turn to external sources that can not only provide information about a broader range of attacks, but can also extract more information from the data to reveal new patterns and trends. There are different sources of TI. Open source TI typically consists of public lists of indicators, sometimes called abuse feeds or blacklists. Shared TI is a collaboration between trusted communities in which the members exchange their own threat information. Another source is paid TI, in which organizations subscribe for a fee to be supplied relevant and current TI. This not only provides TI information as electronic feeds into security appliances, but also typically gives in-depth research and even specialized services for a specific market sector, such as government or financial services. A recent survey of security professionals in North America and the United Kingdom found that 44% of respondents say that paid TI is the primary source of TI for their organization. How accurate is this data from paid TI providers? These providers do not openly share their information with outsiders or researchers so that it can be compared and evaluated. In fact, they rarely even advertise the cost of their services, with estimates ranging up to $650,000 annually, depending on the size of the organization. However, security researchers were recently able to analyze and compare paid TI. What they found was surprising. When comparing TI feeds from paid TI sources, the researchers discovered little if any overlap. That is, a threat identified from one paid TI source was not identified by another TI source. In fact, only 1.3% of the IOA of paid IT source #2 were found in paid IT source #1. In one analysis, the researchers tracked 22 threat actors in 2 separate feeds and found only 2.5 to 4.0% of the indicators were in both TI feeds. Even the highest overlap was only 21%, which was the IP address of a specific threat actor. The researchers concluded that each paid TI source observes unique indicators of cybersecurity incidents, and that helps to explain why information from one TI source is not found in the feed from another TI source. When they looked at the timeliness of the TI, they found that one TI paid source identified a threat 1 month earlier than another source, which could leave organizations subscribing to the second source unprotected for 30 days. Although it could be assumed that paid TI sources would provide the information more quickly than other types of sources, they were faster in only half of the analyzed cases. That means that half of the time, the open source and shared TI were quicker in getting their alerts out. Another surprising insight was how the subscriber organizations use the data. Many organizations highly value the more selective and curated TI from a paid source, but not just because it is used for network detection of attacks. Rather, they value the TI because it decreases the time that their internal cybersecurity analysts must spend poring over the data. Open source and shared TI usually contain large volumes of data and are not vetted. While TI is important for organizations to protect themselves from cybersecurity attacks, the researchers concluded that the true value of TI data from paid TI sources may not be as high as it should be. Given that 44% of organizations use paid TI as their primary source, this could result in gaping holes in their defenses. If you find this video useful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you are unable to do that, you will need to log in. Creating a YouTube account is free and takes less than a minute. To see more videos like this, please click in the rectangle in the middle of your screen. To see other videos from this channel, please click the circle on the bottom right. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one.